This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Friday, the 13th of September. So it is Friday the 13th, something to which I attach no particular significance. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, what we do have this morning, we broke over the daily middle band. I think we might see a bit of a back test this morning. We didn't go quite, we got the morning decline I was looking for yesterday, but it actually didn't go quite as far as I was expecting. I'll show you why I thought that on the 5-minute charts. But for the moment, we've got some possible sell signals here. Now, they're all weak. I've got a lot of potential reversal signals on various instruments today, and they're all weak pretty much. This is a possible weak 60-minute sell signal brewing on ES. On NQ, we've got a possible weak 60-minute sell signal trying to fix at the moment. On RTY, we had a possible 60-minute sell signal brewing, but I don't think we do anymore. So I'm going to mark that back to neutral. I think we just lost it on that last little move up. All right. Dow didn't have any divergence, but we have broken up from this little double bottom with a target basically up at a retest of this high. On DAX and STX, DAX, we've broken up for a double bottom. I've marked in the arrows, basically targets in the 18,770 to 18,800 area. And ESTX still actually kind of looks like a bear flag, although it may well not be. We will see. All right, great. Let's have a look at the bigger picture charts. Now, one thing I was looking at yesterday morning was the 5-minute negative divergences, and we actually had RSI 5 and RSI 14 sell signals fixed on the 5-minute, and the RSI 5 made target, the RSI 14 failed, and another one is fixed. So we're still on an RSI 5 sell signal, and I'm still leaning towards seeing some retracement. I would note also that the double bottom I'd marked in here on SPX has now made target plus a little. On the 15-minute chart, we've got a possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing. Decent amount of divergence this morning to go with the hourly chart. We broke back over the daily middle band, and obviously this might be a day to come back and do a back test. I've got that at 55.79 on ES and at 55.64 on SPX. Obviously, we're very, very close to a roll now. I might be rolling most of the charts over the weekend, not all of the index charts on index futures. But here on SPX, that was a nice break over the daily middle band yesterday. This would be a not bad day for a back test, and we've got some negative divergence. It's not strong negative divergence, but it's decent. We may well see that retracement today. NDX, nothing really on the 5. Possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing. Sorry, I'll mark that correctly there. That's a possible RSI 14 sell signal, obviously. On the 15-minute chart, so there is definitely some reason to think that we might see some retracement here. So nothing on the hourly charts. We would need to go significantly higher to deliver that. On Dow, RSI 14 sell signal fixed after the first one failed, I think, and we've got nothing on the RSI, well, a little bit. We've got a possible RSI 5 sell signal brewing on the 15-minute chart. So I'm thinking it's not a bad setup to see some retracement, not strong pressure from the signals really, but we've definitely got some. So we shall see. In terms of the SPX setup here, obviously not in any range of divergence here. The only buy signal we had at the bottom, I think, was it Dow or was it IWM? It was IWM. So let's have a quick look at that. We had a daily buy signal fix on IWM. So that is, it's only a weak RSI 5 buy signal, but that is playing out at the moment. And obviously this is the one that hasn't broken over the daily middle band yet. It's nothing really in terms of, this has been the weakest off the low, no current negative divergence here, but I would note that we're reaching a possible high chest neckline, so this wouldn't be a bad day to see a little bit of a retrace, so we will see. So looking at the bands, NDX broke over yesterday, Dow broke over, SPX broke over. As long as these confirm, the target at the setup I was looking at, and I'll be writing a post on that today to follow up on my crypto post yesterday, because actually they're kind of linked. I'm going to be writing a post today talking about the possibility of retesting the all-time high on Dow and SPX, and I'm thinking that may well be coming over the next couple of weeks. We shall see. All right, DX. DX, we saw a bit of a pullback here. We've got a weak 6-minute buy signal fixed. I'm still thinking we might have a bit more life left in this flag. We will see. ZB looks like it's topping out. Might need a high retest, although we've got a pretty nice looking head and shoulder, possible head and shoulder neckline at the current weekly pivot. So I'm liking that. CL, we've reached a possible IHS neckline area. We're still on a daily RSI 5 buy signal. Let's have a quick look at that. Just add that to that. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, we're not close to target on that. I haven't got that marked in here, but we only reached the 50% level. It doesn't mean it's got to get all the way, but we could deliver an IHS here and deliver a larger rally, possibly with the target in the 74 area. But I'd still be leaning towards seeing a retest of the all-time low, of the 2024 low afterwards, or 2023 at 63.57. All right, NG, I was saying yesterday that this is a different stage and it hasn't broken down from the triangle. It looks as though it may well need more upside within the triangle. We could, of course, be forming an overall flag here, in which case the ideal place to get to would be about the 2.5, 2.55 area. But if we're going to reach the obvious triangle resistance, we'd actually get up to about the 2.9 area. I'm thinking we might do that. A weak 6-minute sell signal is fixed short term. GC broke up from the flag and made a new all-time high. We've got a tiny bit of negative divergence here, and obviously, if the dollar's going to make another high within the overall bear flag, then we could see a bit of a pullback here. We do have a theoretical possible head and shoulders forming, possible double top here. I'm not taking that particularly seriously. So now SI, we've broken up from the oversized double bottom here, and the minimum target, and with the target to satisfy that inverted head and shoulders, really the full reversal of the preceding trend down would cover it. So I've actually got 3 arrows then on here. The first one is this one here at 30.68. And then we've got extended targets up in about 31.1 to 31.15 area. So if we get up to 30.68, I will be taking that as having reached target. We've got a weak 60-minute sell signal fixed. We could get a full size one brewing. And at the moment that is forming. So we shall see. Looking at HG. Nice move up, but back over the weekly pivot and the monthly pivot. No current negative divergence. Wouldn't be surprised to see this go higher. Again, this could be a larger bear flag forming. So we shall see. All right, let's have a look at nothing hugely interesting on the currencies today, but I'll run through those quickly because I am wondering whether we might see another low within this bull flag to match the possible high within the bear flag on the dollar. GBP USD still looks like flag. This USD JPY made a lower low, not stopping at the moment. USD CAD looks like this is a bear flag which is about to break down, which is a better match with the dollar. Australian dollar is trying to break up from the bull flag here. NZUSD has not reached the bull flag resistance at the moment. KC should be heading back on into a retest of this high here in the 259.5 area. SB is starting to break up from this perfect flag channel, and I'm liking a retest of this high here in the 20 area. CC, nice looking support trend line here. Really not bad at all. It's now got 4 touches and looks as though it might break down. If it breaks down, we should see some retracement. I don't know how far that will get. but we could see a test of this trend line here in the 67.50 area. On CT, nice move, conversion of the weekly pivot and the monthly pivot. We're on an overall RSI 14 buy signal here. I'd quite like to see a retest of this high here at about the 71.4 area. On wheat, we've got the inverse head and shoulders I was talking about has formed, and it is trying to break up. If it breaks up and converts, then we've got a target in the 643 and 3/4 area. If it fails hard and gets down below the 559 area, I think, then at that stage we would have a target back at a retest of this low. So we will see. On corn, corn looks as though it is rejecting back up into this high, and soy looks as though it is doing the same. This high here at 1031. On lumber, lumber is trying to break down from a head and shoulders. The alternative is that we break back up towards this high, but at the moment it's leaning down, breaking convert 500 with any force, and we've got really a minimum target down here to retest this low at 473. Lean live cattle, we've got a nice looking double bottom, which is hasn't broken up yet, but if it plays out, a sustained break up over about 180.2 would be looking for a target at about the 186, 187 area. Lean hogs looks like a bull flag forming. Might have a bit more to go before it finishes forming, or could just return back to the highs. We've already made this double top target. Okay, let's have a look at questions. Palladium, let's have a look. All right, now in terms of palladium, we might see a bit of a pullback today because obviously we might see the dollar go a little higher within that flag, but this is looking like a break up. We've broken up over the declining resistance. Hang on, wait a second, I just need to extend this a little. Bear with me. All right, the obvious target would be a retest of 1102.5. So we've got nice rising support in about the 935 area. We don't have an obvious overall pattern yet. Might need a couple more data points for it. But at the moment, this has been a nice breakup. I'm expecting metals to go higher. I'm expecting dollar to go lower. I think reaching 1102 looks a perfectly reasonable target from here. Might well see a pullback on the way. At the moment, we've got no negative divergence. Could set up some negative divergence on the RSI 5, but we haven't done that yet. Nowhere near on the RSI 14. But the RSI 5 is the one I watch here. But nothing really suggests reversal there at the moment. Okay, great. In that case, let's have a quick review of ES. We've got quite a lot of negative divergence here. It's only weak. It's a sort of divergence that is easily run over. But it's backed up side by some negative divergence on the daily charts. And we broke back over the daily middle band yesterday. I am thinking we might see a bit of a back test today. I'm not expecting to see anything particularly exciting. It would be bearish if we see hard closes below the daily middle band today, and it'll be bullish if we see closes above. Overall, I am leaning bullish. I'm liking the high. I'm liking the setup for all-time high retests on SPX and Dow. I'll be writing about that today, and those may, of course, be making double tops for larger retracements. Last time, when we came down for this last decline, I was thinking it didn't look cooked. I was expecting to see the retest of the all-time high on SPX at least. We didn't see that, and that looks like unfinished business. I think we're about to go and fix that unfinished business. So we shall see. I wrote a related post on crypto yesterday, which would be worth having a look. Painting a scenario there that would match basically a move back up to retest the all-time high on SPX here, and then a larger retracement into probably a low in October, and then a few months of bullish action after that. We'll see whether that delivers. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. I will have everything posted as soon as possible. I'll catch you guys later.